A secret archive that cannot be reached, contains mysterious secrets and evil books, and an island is not inhabited by human beings full of toxic snakes and many other secret places that are not allowed to approach them. 10 most prohibited places in the world and you're not allowed to visit. Researchers in the Lasko Cave in France. There is a painting that dates back to prehistoric date. This cave after the Second World War became a tourist site. UNESCO chose it as a World Heritage Site, but it was soon closed to the public, and this is because of the first carbon oxide from the breath of visitors, which damaged the paintings. It was opened with identical copies of it after its closure, and only researchers were allowed to visit the original version. North Sentinel Island, the secret island. The Sentinel Island, located in the Bay of Bengal, is next to the islands of Andaman and Nicobar in India, in one of the secret islands completely isolated from the outside world. To live in a non-Selensky tribe, which is one of the last primitive societies in the world that has been located 60,000 years ago. Secret Archive. The Vatican was founded in 1612 in Rome. There are millions of people who visit it every day. But there is one area in the Vatican that people can never reach. It is the area of the secret archives of the Vatican, which contains the personal documents of all the popes, in addition to some documents that no one knows about to this day. Disease Island. In the late 19th century, North Brother Island in New York became the site of patients with infectious diseases. Then it becomes an island forbidden to humans. But now it is a deserted island and at the same time a nature reserve for birds, and it is not accessible to the general public until now. Area 51. A lot of mystery surrounds Area 51 in Nevada, United States of America. And since 1992 until now, the government refuses to disclose what is in this area, which made a lot of conspiracy theory hovering around it, from secret experiments or the presence of some alien beings. This area is still listed as a top secret item. Chernobyl. The year 1986 witnessed an unforgettable event on the 26th of April, where there was an explosion at the Chernobyl nuclear reactor located in Ukraine, which joined the Soviet Union at the time, to become the worst nuclear disaster in history, as 1 million people died of cancer from radiation, and the region became uninhabitable since that time and up to 20,000 years. The tomb of Kinshi Huang. In 1974, some farmers found the tomb of the first Chinese emperor, Shi Huang, which was established in 2010 BC. Archaeologists have discovered about 2,000 soldiers from the clay next to the tomb. But the Chinese government prevented archaeologists from touching the tomb, and this is for 2 reasons. The first is respect for the dead, and the second is the fear that modern technology will corrupt ancient artifacts. Buffer zones. The control of the United Nations on a buffer zone in the capital of Cyprus, Nicosia, which is the area separating the inhabitants of the Greek and Turkish countries, where they were brought together by a civil war that ended with a ceasefire to build long walls separating them, and no one is allowed to enter that area because it is under the control of the United Nations. Snake Island. This island, located in Brazil, is home to a large number of the most deadly snakes in the world, most notably the golden-headed snake. It is a very poisonous snake to the point that human flesh melts from one bite of it. For safety reasons, the Brazilian government does not allow any visitor, tourist or citizen to go to this island. Seed store. It covers an area of 11,000 square kilometers. The Sevillebar Global Seed Storage is built on the remote Arctic island of Spitsbergen, Norway. It contains more than 1 million samples of seeds. It is considered as a kind of reserve for the world's crops, as it keeps those samples in a safe place in case of any disaster on the face of the earth. Therefore, only a few scholars are allowed to visit it.